As a producer, you might often have to work with a vocal file that you didn't record yourself. Now, if you're ever given a vocal track that just has one main vocal, no doubles, no harmonies, here's a quick tip. It's something that you can do to fatten up that vocal and create doubles for it without there actually being a double track. Now, before I start, if a double track and harmonies are really important, ideally you should get the vocalist in to re-record those tracks. But if that's not an option, here's what you can do. Bring that main vocal file into your project and then duplicate the track twice. Now keep the first vocal track in the center of your mix. And you want to take the other two and turn one to the left all the way and one to the right all the way. Now then take the left one, and what you want to do is pitch shift this track, but you don't want to shift it up a semitone, you want to shift it up around in between 30 and 50 cents. Now that's just kind of like making it slightly off pitch. And then you want to take the other track and you want to pitch shift it down about 30 to 50 cents. So then what you're left with is your main vocal, the original vocal file in the center of your mix, and on the very left you've got one that's sounding a little bit higher and one that's on the right that's sounding a little bit lower. And when you play them back together, the vocal sound will actually be fatter because it's covering a wider range of pitches. Now, the difference will be so subtle that it should just sound fatter rather than out of tune. Now, you don't want these doubles at either side to be anywhere near as loud as the main vocal. So you want to turn them all the way down to 0 and then bring them up until you can just hear them. Maybe somewhere around -20 or -15 or maybe even lower. This is never an ideal scenario, but it is a cheat way to create a fattening double vocal sound for your vocal track. So that's it for this tip. If you like it, subscribe, keep making music, and I'll see you next time. Beast mode.